Blah, blah, blah.
Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Who's there?
Wait. Okay. First things first. As an Italian, as a train manager, I am experiencing this whole virus thing pretty personally. So that's pretty strong feels for me, actually, because, I got used to the fact that my workplace is super crowded. Of course, Rome train station is one of the most crowded in Italy. So I get used to the fact that I go there and you cannot even see the floor because there's too many feet. Everybody is around. And now, of course, it feels so, well, maybe the first days it was like a little like artistic, but then it just feels like being into an apocalypse. We are not allowed to wear masks at work.
Yeah.
Well, for now, because the thing is getting more serious every day. So I'm pretty sure this will actually change, but we're not allowed unless there is a case on board. As soon as it became viral here, everyone knew. And we had the numbers online. So we knew when there were only 80 infected people, and we knew when there were 300, and now they're about 5K. And personally, I chose not to follow it daily because I didn't want to. I didn't want to get too stressed about it. Like my job got way worse after the whole virus thing came out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's why I chose not to follow it day by day, and I just let's say I tried to hide from it for a couple of days, and then when I had to go to work again, I just, I had to be informed, so I updated myself on that.
So first of all, what is the medical system in Italy like? And then right now, if you're not feeling well, like you're feeling that probably I have this kind of virus, what should I do? Like what kind of procedure will you take to get yourself diagnosed? And then how much will it cost?
Okay. Well, maybe the first and the third questions can actually be answered together because our sanity system is actually, I know it's different than yours. And let's say yours is like halfway through Italy and America. The medical system is actually free. So medical assistance is free for public hospitals in general. And there is private hospitals, and this sometimes it makes it complicated because people are worried that maybe the best doctors are located in the private, but it's not always like this. One of the main hospitals that's taking care of the coronavirus is not private, it's just public.
It is something like in Britain where you have to make a reservation with the doctor and it puts you on the wait list. So when it comes to you, you go to the hospital. So normally, how long will the wait list be?
Yeah, that's actually the bad part of it. It depends on how urgent that is. So there's not really a regular thing. But for example, so I have problems with my nose. My nose is kind of crooked, like, the Pisa Tower. And it's like banana because it goes this way and then it comes back like this. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, my mom told me I'm beautiful, so I'll just trust her. So, for example, if I want to take surgery for my nose, it's a very long wait list because this is not, it's not necessary for my living. So maybe it would take 9 to 15 months to get the surgery.
FBI, open up!
Well, right now, if you're not feeling well, of course, you have to take your precautions. So if you suspect that might be coronavirus, well, you call, there's a specific number for that, just calling the number, and they will ask the specific questions you need to be asked, and then they will take the decision if to come to your place with a kit to check. Yeah, now that region, Lombardy, is the red area, the main red area in Italy, and they closed the whole region. So nobody can enter or exit the region for personal reasons. They only can do it for job or for some emergency.
Okay. So everyone who leaves the region will be like tested for the infection?
No, for some reason, no, actually. So the law seems to be strict on this, but then there's no specific checks. So, well, they improved the police checks, so you can get pulled over in your car, or you can get stopped by in the streets, and so they will ask for your ID, for your information, and then they would ask you why you're getting out of the region. In that case, you have to have an answer that's valid, and you have to provide documentation if they ask for it.
So Italy is still part of EU so far. Hopefully there's no Italy later. So under this kind of frame of EU, have you or will you receive any sort of support or aid from other countries?
What it is that the only thing that happened with the EU is that some countries, of course, they refuse to have Italians, and I'm not sure about that, but practically no assistance was provided so far. Maybe only volunteers, but that's only a few, which we appreciate a lot. But medics are running over. So what happens here is they're recruiting doctors that have already retired. The situation is getting worse and worse. So,
what do you think if I ask? Are you satisfied with the current measurements that the government is taking, and what do you think can be improved, or what do you think it's way under your expectation?
Yeah, it took long, but then they took the right measures. So right now, it's like halfway through doesn't work, and until yesterday it was just halfway through. So like they said, you shouldn't be traveling, but then you can actually go to trains and do whatever the hell you want. But right now it's like you're forced to stay home if it's not for what I remember since I was born. There was nothing that provoked a faster and a most efficient reaction than this from the government. So I think they did very good.